Hello, Village of Riverview. Mayor McCheese here, bringing you some short videos and maybe some food for thought. Our first clip here is of our village hall. Isn't it nice? Look at that nice little sign there. Looks like it's well maintained. My hat's off to the employees, two-street crew that keep it pretty clean, and they do a nice job. Unfortunately, if we ride around the village, we don't always see this neatness that happens. But anyway, and all the magic happens there. But I wanted to show you something that is a disgraceful to the village of Riverview. This is St. Cyr in Scranton, and this is the first thing people see when they come off of Bellefonte Road and come down Scranton or St. Cyr to come into the village. And you should see what this does to your vehicle when you go through there. If you're not doing 3 miles an hour, you'll need to be over there getting your front wheel alignment. The next thing I wanted to talk about is some of our businesses in our village. Now you take a look at this one at Valley and Chambers. Well cared for, not a whole lot of cars parked around the area, well maintained, Elite Auto Care. They do a great job, and they have since they've been in business as far as I can tell. And the next video that you're going to see is kind of like right up the street. This place was a problem, and the village acted on that, which really surprises me. It took a few years, but they run the man who had the business out of business, and now they have a new guy who's in there, and he keeps it kind of nice and tidy and neat, and so we don't have an issue with that. So my hat's off to that owner that he's abiding by the rules. But I wanted to show you in this last or the next to last clip, this is what we have up on Diamond Drive. And as you can see, there's a no parking sign, and there's a car that's been there for at least 2 months. And before that, there was another vehicle there that was there for at least 2 months. And why is that allowed to park there in a no parking zone? Not only that, but have its wheels on the street. I can tell you why. You know why? Now, as I walk down this Diamond, you get the flavor of what we see day in and day out. And the reason why we see this is because that business has 2 of the owners on the village board of trustees. And their name is Phyllis Perrell and Stephen Perrell. Stephen Perrell's the chairman. And Phyllis is the building commissioner, and which governs all the ordinances that relates to parking and building and all those kind of things. So we see all this piles and piles of cars stacked up as we walk down Diamond. You can see that there's just cars everywhere. But you know, they look around and they say these other businesses have to abide, but not them. So if you think about it, you know why. It's because they control the board, those 2 people, and their friends vote anything with them, and they never get tickets. And here's another piece of property that's catty corner across from Certified Motors, and it's the church back lot. Now, I know that churches are into business of redeeming souls and helping people. I didn't know that this church was going to be involved in parking cars and allowing cars to sit. I wonder who owns those cars. Anybody have any idea who owns those cars? My belief is I think they're owned by Certified Motors. But anyway, I just wanted to bring some of these videos to you that you see the flavor of what we have here. And then there was one other thing I wanted to speak to you about, and I'm going to bring it to your attention. This last board meeting, which was Thursday, around the 20th or 20th, I don't remember, our 5-member board got together and they passed an ordinance that had to do with employees' compensatory time. and set rules for when they could use it and how much they could accumulate it and how they were to get permission to do that. You know, I brought this up, and I was had letters written about me when I was on the board about how much compensatory time our ex-village clerk accumulated with no oversight, and the person who in charge would have been Steve Perrell, because he's over all the city hall employees, and the village clerk would have been under the city hall employees. So he allowed this employee to accumulate as much compensatory time as they wanted, and now they're no longer working for the village, and they have left, and we still can't find out what was the total amount of money that the village had to pay this ex-employee the compensatory time where there was no oversight. Well, I want you people to understand one thing, and it's coming up in April. It is my opinion that this village will probably be bankrupt within the next couple of years. And we can stop that, probably, if we go to the polls in April and vote these people out that have no idea what to do. So, April's coming up. Make sure you vote for the right people. Have a good day.